Micah, this feels like a real statement win for you guys. What's the sense in the locker room after that?
It's good. It's good. It's one of those things that we keep saying every week, and I say every year. We got to keep getting 1% better, 1% better, and it sounds redundant, but at the end of the day, like that's a team like the way we played, it's getting 1% better, and we still got a lot of things to do better, obviously. But you can tell like the way the direction of our team is moving. You want that, especially in the CFL. Like you don't want to be here in the beginning. You want to be here at the end. So that's what we're trying to do.
We spent a lot of time in the last few weeks talking about pass rush. You guys get more pressure. You got in a big way today, especially early. How much easier did those guys up front make the rest of your guys' jobs, the pressure they were able to do?
It always goes hand in hand. Like it always go. If you ever have a game that you're watching, you're like, oh, the D line's not getting pressure, and it's always hand in hand because sometimes it's the DBs in the secondary holding off enough coverage for that quarterback to hold it just 0.2 seconds more. That's all that those guys need. And sometimes it's opposite. Some guys, sometimes guys like Betts, Tomasi or whatever, they make a play and now the coverage is good and they're getting picked. So it's always a team effort on defense. It's not like offense where you're orchestrating it for one guy. We literally are helping each other, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see when it actually clicks.
On the negative side, a lot of penalties today, a couple on you specifically.
Yeah.
What has to be done to clean that up?
Yeah, I mean, first, the one on the quarterback, I get it. I talked to head ref. He's like, I have to call it. All I would say is like it's definitely a tough thing for me to do. I'm coming off the block of a running back, and I don't really have time to think about how to hit him. But I'll be honest, like that was me holding him up. I knew he had the ball thrown away enough that I couldn't chunk him to the ground or lay him to the ground. I was like, all right, just get pressure. But unfortunately, he's 6'2", I'm 6 foot, and my helmet hit right here on his chin. So I got to get lower and just try to like use my shoulder without putting my head down, because that's the other part. I put my head down, now they're going to call sparing. So it's just a tough thing, but I just got to get better at that. And honestly.
And what about the layer hit along the sideline?
Yeah, that one's tough because it's again like it's a fullback. He has 30 pounds on me. The moment I think don't go full speed, he runs me over, and now I'm on the newspaper another way. But by no means is that malice like at all. Like I played in Montreal. Again, I played with half the guys. Like, and when he went down, it wasn't me like cheering like, oh yeah. No, it's just like, hey, it was a hard play, but guess what? If he would have got me and I got knocked out, the honest truth is offense is not, they're not going to get penalized for that. So for me, again, it's never malice. It's never malice. It's just me. That's what I do. I run to the ball. That's the only reason why I've lasted 8 years is because I have effort and I show it.
You're no stranger to getting a call from the league. Are you expecting one after those 2 hits? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, the main thing is when I just want everyone to know it's never malice. Do I have to get better? Yes, I know. Like, I know I got to get better. It's just the rules. It's the way the game's changing. But I think people need to understand it's a fine line of going full speed and trying to time it up, because I'll be honest, I'll tell you a story. The last time I tried to put my shoulder into something, the receiver hit me on the chin a certain way because I was trying to put my head out of it, and I got knocked out. But no one ever talks about that. So to me, it's just a fine line. It's hard. It's not easy, but I am trying to get better, and it's never, never, never like malicious, ever.
Alexa?
What does it mean for you guys to have another win at home finally?
It's great. I mean, it's what the fans need. You need a win at home. I mean, there's a reason why they call it home field advantage. And it's one of those things where, like, you never know how, if we get into playoffs, because it's one game at a time, how that shapes up, because our fans need to be here. Like, just point blank period. In every single sport there ever was, there's always home field advantage. And so if we can gain that one day in playoffs, then now we know how to use it. But at the same time, home, away, neutral, we can play in Japan. I don't care. We should win the game.